Welcome to Belgro's Funeral Home, where we celebrate life's precious moments. From the moment you enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated. Designed with serenity and warmth, it provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Prevention funding slashed 75%. UNTNT hosts draw the line against violence, and inflation moves up marginally to 0.5%. Good evening, I am Kristen Salandi, and you're locked into the Tobago Updates television news for Thursday, 18th of December, 2025. Now to a top story. Can sports programs keep vulnerable youth away from crime? That's the question parliamentary officials are asking government agencies as concerns mount over the effectiveness of current interventions. Here's more from Joel Green George.
A At a recent Joint Select Committee hearing, officials from the Sport and Education Ministries discussed using athletics to steer at-risk youth away from crime. The agency follows data showing that between 2015 and 2019, 62% of murder accused in Trinidad and Tobago were aged 15 to 29.
This inquiry has 4 objectives. 1. To examine the design and administration of existing state-supported youth sporting programs, projects, and initiatives known as youth sporting activities in Trinidad and Tobago. Secondly, to examine participation rates of vulnerable youths in different state-supported youth sporting activities across Trinidad and Tobago, including factors influencing their engagement and retention.
Committee members criticized the lack of data linking programs like swimming and cricket to reduced delinquency. Beyond tracking participation, officials struggled to prove long-term impact, especially as sporting grant funding has plummeted from $53 million in 2015 to just $13 million this year.
The current allocation this year is at $13 million, right? So that just shows and they would have been lower at some point, and we would have actually had to transfer money in to be able to boost that vote.
The Ministry of Education emphasized its mandate focuses on physical education rather than on competitive sport development, creating gaps in how vulnerable students transition from school programs into sustainable athletic engagement.
But again, to reiterate, the Ministry of Education's primary focus is on physical education, teaching, learning, not necessarily sport development.
Officials acknowledged the recently disbanded Sport for Development and Peace Unit, which specifically targeted vulnerable communities, raising questions about how such initiatives will continue under the ministry's restructuring.
We have just, the ministry, has just recombined as Sport and Youth Affairs. And so we are actively now really putting together a holistic program. And so in a few months, within the 4 to 6 months, I said, we'll be able to adequately address some of the other concerns that you have that right now may not be actively implemented.
The committee indicated several key hurdles: a lack of rural facilities and mentorship, plus the challenge of tracking 18,000 annual school leavers aged 19 to 25. While officials pledged to improve monitoring by mid-2026 to link sports with crime reduction, data remains scarce. The inquiry continues to search for evidence-based ways to curb youth violence through sport. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
The Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, in collaboration with the United Nations in Trinidad and Tobago, hosted a powerful Draw the Line Against Violence event last evening at Port Mall. The initiative brought together community members, partners, and advocates to raise awareness about the impact of violence and the collective responsibility to prevent it. Through engagement, dialogue, and visible action, the event highlighted the importance of promoting safe, inclusive, and supportive environments for all. Participants were encouraged to take a stand against violence in all its forms and to support efforts that strengthen health, wellness, and social protection across communities. The division reaffirmed its commitment to advancing initiatives that protect human rights, promote gender equality, and support survivors. The evening served as a meaningful reminder that lasting change requires unity, compassion, and sustained action, and that everyone has a role to play in drawing the line against violence and building a safer, healthier society. The Central Statistical Office, CSO, published the November 2025 Consumer Price Index, CPI, revealing a slightly uptick in inflation. The report points to a significant change in how consumers are spreading their spending across various categories. The CSO reported that inflation stood at 0.5% in November 2025, reflecting the year-on-year change in the all items index. This was a slight uptick from the 0.4% recorded in October. Food prices continue to drive inflation, with the food and non-alcoholic beverages index rising to 152.8, one of the highest among all categories, reflecting ongoing cost pressures on households. At the same time, several key sectors remained largely stable. The index for housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels stood at 113.6, showing little change in housing and utility costs. Transport prices eased slightly. Overall, the November's figures suggest inflation remains gradual and concentrated in specific sectors, driven mainly by food and service costs rather than widespread increases across essential goods and utilities. Up next, 4 bus shelters refurbished under Adopt a Bus Shelter initiative.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Trinidad and Tobago! Santa Claus is coming to Charon's at Lowlands Mall to stock up on all the goodies for good boys and girls. I'm checking my list, and Charon's has everything I need. Christmas decorations, curtains, toys, and so much more. And the best part? The best prices in town. So hurry down, folks. Visit Charon's today, before the shelves are empty. Ho, ho, ho! Charon's at Lowlands Mall, where Christmas shopping starts.
This Christmas, Santa isn't the only one checking his list. At Lambo Credit Union, we're helping you give the gift that truly lasts. Introducing our Christmas Share Certificates. A gift of saving, a gift of security, a gift of love. Whether you're starting small or saving big, every share brings you closer to your dreams. Share certificates starts as low as $100 up to $1,000 in share value. A Christmas share certificate isn't just a gift, it's a legacy, a promise, a head start for the ones you love. Give the gift of financial freedom this Christmas. Visit either branch of the Lambo Credit Union or call us at 639-5060 to learn more today. Lambo Credit Union, always here for you.
Better watch out, you better not cry, better not cry, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, he's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
What's on your Christmas wish list? And can you do it with $75,000 at 0.75%? Bethel Credit Union is making your Christmas wishes come true with our 75 in 25 Christmas loan sale. Get up to $75,000 in loans at a special 0.75% interest rate as we celebrate 75 years of service, strength, and community. So, whether it's home upgrades, holiday travel, or treating the ones you love, we've got you covered. Bethel Credit Union, we see you and we're here for you.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
Buku, Mount Pleasant, let's welcome your next candidate, a visionary and people-centered leader, Keegan Dinu. Join us on Thursday, December 18th, 6 p.m. at the Buku Courtyard. Joining him, the political leader of the Tobago People's Party and the Honorable Chief Secretary, Fali Chavez Augustine. Come hear the voices that will lead, change, and shape Tobago's future. Join the TPP family on Thursday, Thursday, December 18th, 6 p.m. at the Buku Courtyard. Tobago People's Party, anchored in truth, rising with you.
TPP as we pumping, TPP as we voting, coming out the friend and them.
That was a paid political advertisement.
Thanks for staying with us. The Division of Settlement, Public Utilities and Rural Development, under its Adopt a Bus Shelter initiative, has successfully refurbished 4 bus shelters. These shelters are now fully operational and available for use by the general public. AMPLIA Balgobin has the details.
After observing that students of the Bishop's High School often sought shelter under the walkover during rainfall, Assistant Secretary Orlando Kerr of the Division of Settlements, Public Utilities and Rural Development noted the urgent need for the bus shelter to be refurbished to better accommodate students and members of the public during inclement weather.
This initiative, especially where we would have located this one, was because we recognized that there was a need for it. I don't know if you all remember passing here, like when rain is falling and seeing the children standing up under the walkover. And we felt that there was a need for us to do the improvement here at Bishop's and at Signal Hill because of the size of the school population.
No school in Tobago will be left out as the division continue its efforts to repair existing sheds and construct new ones. Work is currently underway in the northern area at Mason Hall Secondary School, as well as in the eastern part of the island at Roxborough Junction and Goodwood Secondary School.
As we speak, the one at Roxborough, I don't know if you all have seen the one at Roxborough is almost complete. Out at the Roxborough Junction, we plan to do one at Goodwood as well because there isn't any existing. Also Mason Hall, we plan to do one at Mason Hall as well for the children there. So it's a comprehensive plan, but when we look at the fact that about 99% of the bus sheds on the island were in a state of disrepair, you would appreciate that it will take a little time to get all of them done. But
the bus sheds are equipped with electricity and power outlets, allowing members of the public to charge their devices, and will soon be outfitted with Wi-Fi connectivity. The total cost for the refurbishment of the 4 bus sheds amounted to approximately $790,000.
I can give you a total cost. The total cost is approximately $790,000 for the 4 sheds. A little less than that, actually. But what you would realize with these sheds, the size of them, that's 1. The modern design of them, that's 2, and the amenities that will be in them. For example, we have the charging ports and the Wi-Fi and all of that.
This initiative reflects on the division's ongoing commitment to improving public infrastructure, enhancing commuter comfort, and ensuring safe and reliable shelter for students and residents across Tobago. Through continued investment and development, the division remains focused on meeting the needs of communities island-wide. This is AMPLIA Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Shelley Ann Lewis, the innovative Democratic Alliance candidate for Mason Hall North, has been deeply rooted in her community for years. Ready to serve, she brings experience, dedication, and a hands-on approach to uplift and empower her neighbors. Here are the details.
IDA candidate for Mason Hall North, Mariah Shelley Ann Lewis, stands as a mother figure to the youth in her community while offering support and care to the elderly who cannot fully help themselves, embodying passion and dedicated service.
For 10 years and more, I've been on the ground with a give hand crew, not a lend hand. So I give them support. I give elderly people clean up their yard, help them in their homes, and etc. And the same to young people. The average young boys in Mason Hall, Mariah calls me mother. And I answer because I am always there for them. In trouble, I am there.
Shelley-Ann emphasized that mothers and single fathers in the community need sustainable employment to provide for their children, noting that a baby bag or a band tub the current THA administration is offering cannot meet their families' long-term needs and aspirations.
Go back to your constituency. Once a month, sit down with the mothers, even the single fathers, and find out what they need. Some of them will tell you all we need is a sustainable job to help our family. How could you give a mother a baby bathtub with things? After that finish, what happened? You're sending she on the streets to do what? I don't even want to imagine.
Shelley-Ann Lewis is committed to addressing the real needs of her community, supporting both the youth and elderly while advocating for sustainable opportunities that empower families and ensure a stronger, more caring Mason Hall North Mariah. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
In the heart of Goodwood, before a crowd of residents, PNM candidate Kamisha Bacchus spoke of a Tobago where hope is slowly slipping away. She said too many communities have been left behind by leadership more focused on self and politics than people, and told residents she is ready to walk and listen to them. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
PNM candidate Kamisha Bacchus, speaking in Goodwood, says Tobago's communities are losing hope under leadership that puts self and politics before people. Speaking before residents, she pledged to walk with the people, listen before speaking, and put Tobago first.
While our communities lose hope, I cannot watch our people being neglected by representation who put self before service and politics before people. I promise you this. I will walk with you, not above you. I would listen before I speak. I will put people before politics. And above all, I will always put Tobago first.
Bacchus reminded citizens that representation goes beyond titles, stressing that leaders must work alongside the people they serve. She added that community development is one of her key priorities for the area.
Community development, from infrastructure to recreation, from roads to facilities. This district must rise. I, Kamisha, from right here, will push for better roads, safe spaces, and programs that build not just buildings, but people.
She stated her vision extends beyond development to youth empowerment and support for families and seniors, aimed at building a stronger, more inclusive community that works for everyone. She further urged citizens that when casting their ballots, they should not do so for her, but for a better future for their children, stronger communities for their families, and a legacy of pride for their elders. This is Martina Renales Salazar reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The news continues in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update all the time. Join the conversation and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat. We will be right back.
The Elections and Boundaries Commission wishes to inform all qualified persons who are not registered or are in doubt about their registration status that the electoral registration for the upcoming Tobago House of Assembly elections has begun. There are 6 days left to get your name on the revised list of electors. The final day for electoral registration is Tuesday, 23rd of December, 2025. Check your registration status on the EBC's website at www.ebctt.com or visit your registration area office to ensure your correct name and address are on the preliminary list of electors. To vote is your right, but you must be registered. For further information, please call the EBC hotline at 785-8206 or 785-8211. A message from the Elections and Boundaries Commission, your partners in democracy.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Trinidad and Tobago! Santa Claus is coming to Charon's at Lowlands Mall to stock up on all the goodies for good boys and girls. I'm checking my list, and Charon's has everything I need. Christmas decorations, curtains, toys, and so much more. And the best part? The best prices in town. So hurry down, folks. Visit Charon's today before the shelves are empty. Ho, ho, ho! Charon's at Lowlands Mall, where Christmas shopping starts.
Better watch out, you better not cry, better not fight, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. Hey, he's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice.
This Christmas, Santa isn't the only one checking his list. At Lambo Credit Union, we're helping you give the gift that truly lasts. Introducing our Christmas Share Certificates. A gift of saving, a gift of security, a gift of love. Whether you're starting small or saving big, every share brings you closer to your dreams. Share certificates start as low as $100 up to $1,000 in share value. A Christmas share certificate isn't just a gift, it's a legacy, a promise, a head start for the ones you love. Give the gift of financial freedom this Christmas. Visit either branch of the Lambo Credit Union or call us at 639-5060 to learn more today. Lambo Credit Union, always here for you.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
DPP drop the anchor.
Buku, Mount Pleasant. Let's welcome your next candidate, a visionary and people-centered leader, Keegan Dinu. Join us on Thursday, December 18th, 6 p.m. at the Buku Courtyard. Joining him, the political leader of the Tobago People's Party and the Honorable Chief Secretary, Fali Chavez Augustine. Come hear the voices that will lead, change, and shape Tobago's future. Join the TPP family on Thursday, December 18th, 6 p.m. at the Buku Courtyard. Tobago People's Party, anchored in truth, rising with you.
TPP as we pumping, TPP as we voting. Come bring out the friend and them.
That was a paid political advertisement.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
What's on your Christmas wish list? And can you do it with $75,000 at 0.75%? Bethel Credit Union is making your Christmas wishes come true with our 75 in 25 Christmas loan sale. Get up to $75,000 in loans at a special 0.75% interest rate as we celebrate 75 years of service, strength, and community. So, whether it's home upgrades, holiday travel, or treating the ones you love, we've got you covered. Bethel Credit Union, we see you and we're here for you.
Welcome back. The Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago's November 2025 Monetary Policy Report indicates that it is holding the line on interest rates, but it's a delicate balancing act as global trade wars loom. Here are more details.
2025 Monetary Policy Report confirms the repo or repurchase rate remains steady at 3.5%, while headline inflation has cooled to a remarkable 0.4%. Policymakers are watching a tightening financial landscape. The big story for Tobago: infrastructure and jobs. The report highlights the Valencia to Toco Road project as a critical driver for construction and employment, strengthening the vital link to the sister isle through the varied and significant socio-economic benefits of the establishment of the long-proposed Tobago ferry port, which will provide a more efficient inter-island ferry service between Trinidad and Tobago, thereby ensuring connectivity and reliability, as Tobago would be the new 45-minute gateway to Tobago. However, it's not all smooth sailing. The closure of major state programs like CPEP and URP is expected to hit low-skilled workers hard. Conversely, a new push to regularize public sector contracts and pay salary arrears could spark a much-needed boost in consumer spending. On the horizon, uncertainty is the key word, with U.S. reciprocal tariffs affecting over 60 countries and local agricultural supplies at the mercy of wet season weather. The bank warns that the muted prices we see today could face upward pressure tomorrow. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Against a backdrop of reflection and renewed resolve, PNM political leader Ansel Dennis addressed supporters at Goodwood, acknowledging that the party has not always met the high expectations of the people of Tobago, offering a public apology for past shortcomings. Dennis told the crowd the PNM is seeking a fresh start. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
Political leader of the Tobago PNM, Ansel Dennis, acknowledged that the party has fallen short of the expectations of the people of Tobago. Speaking to supporters, he apologized for instances where the PNM did not meet its obligations, saying the party is sorry for failing to live up to the high standards Tobagonians expect.
So I want to say to you, the people of Tobago, that wherever we may have fell down, wherever we did not do as you, the people of Tobago, expected, and wherever we failed to meet the obligations and the expectations, the high expectations that you, the people of Tobago, had for the people's national movement, I am saying to you this evening that we are sorry.
PNM political leader Ansel Dennis said he is ready to serve as Tobago's next chief secretary, declaring that the party is prepared to lead the island once again.
That I am ready to be your next chief secretary. And the PNM is ready to take the reins of leadership in Tobago again. And I say to you as well that our 14 other candidates are ready to lead, ready to serve, ready to work with you, the people of Tobago, with passion, with heart, and with utmost integrity.
He told supporters that the PNM is ready to lead Tobago once again and urged voters not to accept another 4 years of what he described as broken promises and poor governance. Dennis said the party is offering leadership rooted in service, integrity, and respect, as he urged Tobagonians to look ahead and place their confidence in the PNM's vision for the island. Martina Renales Salazar reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
As the January 12th DHA elections draw closer, the battle for Mason Hall South, Bagatelle, has moved from the streets to the platform. On Wednesday night, incumbent Natisha Charles Pantin, Secretary for Food Security, delivered a vigorous defense of her 4-year tenure, highlighting everything from multi-million-dollar agricultural payouts to private fundraising for housing. Reporter Jewel Green George brings the report.
Assemblyman Natisha Charles Pantin began her address by highlighting the core of representation, visibility. Facing critics who claim a lack of progress in the district, the incumbent candidate for Mason Hall South, Bagatelle, argued that her receipts are found in the homes and lives of the constituents she serves.
If you choose me, you must see me. If you trust me, I must show up. If you elect me, I must work. And I've worked not from a distance, not from behind a desk, but on the ground, in the roads, in the homes, in the lives of the people of Mason Hall South, Bacalet, Bagatelle, you name it, EBC.
Assemblyman Panton detailed a laundry list of local improvements, including the installation of streetlights in Celestial View and road resurfacing in Dove Street and the Belmont Farm Road. However, her speech took a deeply personal turn when she revealed the construction of a home for a resident battling cancer, funded not by the THA, but through private donations and personal sacrifice. Transitioning to her role as Secretary of Food Security, she highlighted the economic impact of the Tobago Agribusiness Development Company, claiming a massive direct investment into the local economy.
But if you do a tally, let me just take a company from under the division, Tadco. Tadco was able to place over $8 million into the pockets of our stakeholders. $8 million.
According to the Secretary, food security has moved from a fallback plan to a business. She pointed to 300 families receiving monthly food boxes and the new partnership with the University of Trinidad and Tobago to offer agricultural diplomas locally. She concluded by framing the election as a choice to maintain momentum rather than reset the clock.
This election is about continuity. It is about discipline. It is about momentum. It is about allowing Tobago to finish what Tobago finally began.
With the Mason Hall Food Hub currently under construction and plans for a veterinary diagnostic lab in the works, Panton is betting that her record of delivery will outweigh the 21 years of neglect she attributes to her predecessor. For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Jewel Green George.
More news on the weather report when we return.
Tobago Christmas vibes calling on Friday the 19th of December from 10 a.m. till it's Nijon's Big Parang Fiesta happening live at Nijon's Bar on Scarborough Esplanade. And guess what? Admission is absolutely free. Come and enjoy live Parang entertainment from 6 p.m. featuring Eddie Charles.
You want the live pop this Christmas? Give me the animal, girl. You know I like my animal for Christmas.
Pebbles Parang Band. Prince Unique. And the legendary Poser, bringing that real Trini Christmas spirit. And the vibes can't done. We have the all-star DJ cast, including yours truly, MC Active Hype, DJ Wizard, DJ Mixmaster, DJ Longboy, keeping the fed pumping from morning straight to night. Friday, December 19th. Mark the date. Don't be late.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Trinidad and Tobago! Santa Claus is coming to Charon's at Lowlands Mall to stock up on all the goodies for good boys and girls. I'm checking my list, and Charon's has everything I need. Christmas decorations, curtains, toys, and so much more. And the best part? The best prices in town. So hurry down, folks. Visit Charon's today, before the shelves are empty. Ho, ho, ho! Charon's at Lowlands Mall, where Christmas shopping starts.
It's Christmas time again, and if you're looking for somewhere to get all your Christmas decorations, you'll find the right place. Christmas trees, jingle bells, pine cones, gift boxes, ornaments, flowers, and so much more. 'tis the season to give. Get a wide variety of toys, from dolls, bicycles, racing cars, toy trucks, board and card games, and everything in between. Get your gift wrapping paper and gift bags too. Whatever decorations you need this Christmas, we have it at Terrific Ideas.
This Christmas, Santa isn't the only one checking his list. At Lambo Credit Union, we're helping you give the gift that truly lasts. Introducing our Christmas Share Certificates. A gift of saving, a gift of security, a gift of love. Whether you're starting small or saving big, every share brings you closer to your dreams. Share certificates starts as low as $100 up to $1,000 in share value. A Christmas share certificate isn't just a gift, it's a legacy, a promise, a head start for the ones you love. Give the gift of financial freedom this Christmas. Visit either branch of the Lambo Credit Union or call us at 639-5060 to learn more today. Lambo Credit Union, always here for you.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
DPP drop the anchor.
Buku, Mount Pleasant, let's welcome your next candidate, a visionary and people-centered leader, Keegan Dineen. Join us on Thursday, December 18th, 6 p.m. at the Buku Courtyard. Joining him, the political leader of the Tobago People's Party and the Honorable Chief Secretary, Fali Chavez Augustine. Come hear the voices that will lead, change, and shape Tobago's future. Join the TPP family on Thursday, December 18th, 6 p.m. at the Buku Courtyard. Tobago People's Party, anchored in truth, rising with you.
TPP as we pumping, TPP as we voting. Come bring out the friend and them.
That was a paid political advertisement.
Every day we bring you closer to the issues that matter most. The arrival of international military flights in Tobago has sparked debate. Some see it as risk, others as an opportunity. For a social media poll today we asked, how do we feel about the increased use of our airports by international military flights? 65% voted strongly concerned, 20% voted neutral, 5% voted cautiously supportive, 10% voted supportive, 0% voted opposed. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and join the conversation by voting in our daily polls. Now for a look at the weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight, conditions across Trinidad and Tobago will be generally fair during the evening and overnight, with a brief shower possible in a few areas. Skies may become partly cloudy at times, but overall conditions will remain mostly settled and breezy. Minimum temperatures are expected to fall to around 23 degrees Celsius at Piarco and 24 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow the weather will be fair and breezy overall, becoming partly cloudy at times with the light to moderate showers developing over varying areas. There remains a low chance of an isolated heavy shower, but most locations are expected to experience generally pleasant conditions, with improvement toward fairer weather by evening. Maximum temperatures are forecast to reach around 31 degrees Celsius at Piarco and 30 degrees Celsius at Crown Point, while heat indices may rise to near 34 degrees Celsius in Trinidad and 33 degrees Celsius in Tobago, making the afternoon feel warmer despite the breezes. Marine conditions will be moderate in the windward areas, becoming moderate to rough in the leewards. Wave heights are expected to be around 2.5 meters in open waters, increasing to between 2.5 to 3 meters in the leewards, while sheltered areas will see seas of 1 to 1.5 meters, becoming choppy at times. All marine interests, including small craft operators and sea bathers, are advised to exercise caution as sea conditions may become unsettled. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:18, with sunset at 5:48. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Enjoy your night, but before we go, let's recap the headlines. Crime prevention funding slashed 75%. UNTNT hosts draw the line against violence. And inflation moves up marginally to 0.5%.